Hi, so I know Halloween is technically already over, and by the time I finish this video, it could be December. Dunno, because I either finish videos in like 4 days or a month. I'm actually gonna try and put some effort into this one though, because my last one was, well, to put it nicely, I kinda tried to speedrun making a YouTube video. Anyway, so because we're all inside this year, nobody really knows what kids dressed up as for Halloween. Regardless of COVID, I never really know because I live in the middle of nowhere and nobody is going to walk like 5 miles just to come to my house for sweets. Because yeah, sweets are great and all, but not worth that kind of trek. Now I did live in a neighborhood about 3 years ago and I have a general idea of what kids used to dress up as, including what I used to dress up as, and I'm going to be exposing myself badly later on. As far as I remember, everyone would just dress up as Super Mario, Spiderman, or this dude. Halloween nights basically look like some weird Mario, Spider-Man, Scream crossover movie where someone did Control-C and Control-V a bit too many times. Now just to clarify, if I do give a brutally honest and kind of mean opinion on a costume in this that you wore for Halloween, just know that I'm just trying to be funny and I don't actually mean it. I honestly don't care what you dress up as long as you don't dress up as Donald Trump, because that would use an awful lot of orange fake tan, and that's not good for the environment. So anyhow, I decided to look up the most popular costumes of 2020, and I clicked on this website. The first thing on this list was a glow-in-the-dark skeleton, and I didn't have a picture, so I looked up some pictures, and it actually looks like a pretty cool costume, and I would rate it a fair 8 out of 10. Because, I mean, it must look pretty lame when the glow-in-the-dark runs out, and you kind of just look like you're wearing a plain black jumpsuit. Next up is Harley Quinn, which I'm not at all surprised about, because I seem to remember there was a slight Harley Quinn infestation back in my trick-or-treating days too. Now boy was I not surprised to see Spiderman on this list. Although Spiderman looks a little different from the ones I remember, he kind of looks like he fell into some tar and got covered except for his shoulders somehow, and then he was sad that he wasn't red anymore and spray painted on a bit of red. Yeah, another cliche, but I mean, the tar spray paint look is kind of a vibe. Now the next one is actually really cool. It's this dinosaur suit, and this thing looks like a quality costume to me. It's not as cool as the original dino blow-up costume, but it looks like Dino Costume Light. If I were to rate this, I would give it a 9 out of 10. Also, I'm kind of sad they don't make this in my size. Next was Elsa, and I thought the Elsa apocalypse had ended, but apparently not. The next one is the most adorable thing I think I've ever seen, and it's an avocado baby! I'm kind of confused how this is a popular kids costume, as I'm not sure if I remember kids walking around as avocados on Halloween, but hey, times change. For a second I thought this baby was flipping us off, and then I realized I'm just dumb and he's actually just pointing at the ground. Now what in tarnation is this? At first, I thought that this was some sort of Pokemon I've never heard of, or just an orange or something. But then I realized it's a tiger. And then I looked at the price of this thing, and it's $60! $60! You could have DIY'd this for about a 43rd of that price. Now moving on from that rip-off, ever so concerning tiger costume, we have none other than Super Mario. Feels great to see you again, dude. Now this thing gave me war flashbacks at first because I thought this was some sort of hippie costume. And I actually dressed up as a hippie one year and let's just say it wasn't great. It wouldn't have been too bad if my sister hadn't gone full out and gone as a fridge with a frozen head. So here I was looking like some kid who just likes flowers a lot compared to my sister who looked like she was off a movie set. I then realized that this was a Trolls costume from that one movie, which I'm glad I've managed not to see yet. Last but not least, we have a healthcare worker, and this one is actually pretty good. I mean, this girl has got it down, and considering everything that's going on, this is a cool costume. Congratulations, you did good. I do have one question though, and that is that a real stethoscope? Because aren't those things like expensive? Now that I've just finished roasting most of these kids' Halloween costumes, I'm gonna roast myself. My most memorable costume, I think, was when I went as this made-up character of mine called Carrot Thief. Carrot Thief was my Minecraft name, so I decided I was going to dress up as an actual thief that stole carrots. I made this like wanted sign explaining what I was that I wore around my neck, and I also dyed my hair orange and then just drew black lines all over a white shirt. All the moms would always just be like, "Ah, so original!" every time they saw me, and I had no clue what that even meant. I mean, they weren't wrong, but that doesn't make it a good costume. Now anyway, I hope everyone had a great Halloween, even if it wasn't quite the same as normal. Thank you so much for watching though, and if you enjoyed, please do consider subscribing, as I'm just starting and it really helps. Happy late Halloween! Also, hi, if you're still here, I'm sorry when my audio does that weird, like, fuzzy, clicky noise. I've tried to fix it, and I don't know what to do. And I've just come to the conclusion that my mic is possessed by some sort of alien. So I'm sorry if it hurts your ears, because it hurts mine too.